Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Jay's, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over the best drop spots for Duo Arena and Dreamhack this season. Alright, so first things first, if you guys did not know, Epic has taken out Shockwaves and Riftfish from the competitive playlists. So basically what this means is that the only form of rotation now is peppers, cars, and bouncers, and boats I guess too. So those are literally the only forms of rotation, and I believe they are also actually adding back the sand tunneling feature as well. Alright, so if you guys didn't know this already, still you're probably thinking, alright, so does that mean fishing is just terrible now? Not necessarily. Obviously, fishing has always been pretty good with floppers, shieldfish now, slurpfish. So honestly, if you're dropping somewhere where you get a lot of fishing, you still should probably drop there, honestly. That's just what I'm thinking. So like Misty, for example, like people were thinking that's like best drop now because you can fish like all of this. It's still a good drop, you can still fish, and you also have that upgrade NPC here, which is still again what made it a great POI before, and it still is a great POI. As you can see, there's 32 chests here, and you get 5 nom crates where you can get peppers from, which is very useful this season in my opinion. And another great spot is Dirty Docks, obviously. As people already knew before, these two NPCs, they always spawn there. They give you upgrades and shit, and it's just great loot and fishing. So if you guys are a very good fighting team, I would recommend going Misty and Dirty if you guys can win your off-spawn fights. Misty off-spawn is a little bit shambles in my opinion, because it's really just a race to who gets the gun first. Dirty, there might be like 2, 3, 4 teams here. It's really, since Dirty's easier to split, it's going to be more teams with like a set amount of loot and stuff, a set loadout, and it's basically just going to be like a little bit more RNG fight, but not too much. So if you guys are the better fighters, definitely I would recommend dropping at those spots. Even Lazy too. Lazy also has that upgrade NPC, but Sparkplug doesn't spawn there all the time. As you can see, she can spawn here, and yeah, basically there. And the NPCs that you guys can see on the map right now, those are all NPCs that do upgrade. And like I said before, with the spark plug, they won't necessarily spawn in the same spot every time. Alright, so Misty and Dirty, like I said, even Lazy, that is basically the key spots. So we're going to go more into like, I guess, the medium to more low-key spots where you won't get contested as much. So first thing would be caddy corners. Caddy corners is actually probably going to be really good for duos this season, maybe even trios, if you can get weather station split, but that probably won't happen in say open FNCS qualifiers, that kind of stuff. So you know, I can't stress this enough. Like I have a big feeling that this season, if they don't bring back shockwaves, that peppers are gonna be so useful this season. They just like, I don't know, they're just gonna be so good. You can get wherever you want to get faster. You probably won't have to use as much mats because you're obviously faster. And this has 15 nom crates, and it actually has a good amount of chest. Plus it also has kit, which is upgrade NPC, and it'll always spawn there every time. The only problem is that if you don't have good drops, you're probably gonna die. And then another spot, which is right over here, Camp Cod, obviously. So Camp Cod is also another good fishing spot. It doesn't have the most loot, so obviously if you guys are contested, I would recommend I would personally recommend both dropping here, but if you can, maybe both split here if the other team's dumb enough to go over here with only 2 chests. I say go over here first because this area is where most of the fishing is. Let me see, yeah, like there's a bunch of fishing spots over here. I would recommend going there first and then fishing all that and then going in to fight the other team. Alright, so I forgot to add this I guess very contested spot, Craggy Cliffs. Craggy Cliffs, again, you got to be like a decent kind of scuff fighter, like at Misty, for example. So most people will be trying to land main here, but I recommend maybe actually landing on this side or this side. Yeah, these guys get 100 shield, but if you look here, there's 3 chest spawns, so they will get shield, But maybe if you guys can even get like all of this controlled, say there's just 2 teams, for one team lands here, you get all of this, you pop to 50 shield, you get here, and then you still have extra shield, where these guys most likely will have less shield and heals than you, and you'll also probably have better gun loot since there's obviously a lot more chests in here. Alright, so another good low-key spot, low-key to medium range, is Shark. So Shark, you get full shield here. As you can see, there are 11 barrels in total, 2 nom crates, and 10 chests here. So obviously the chests are a little bit low, but if you can get uncon there and you get the barrels, you're going to be very big chilling. And then also if you can maybe even wrap up here, get lighthouse and stuff. And there's also a lot of fishing around here. 4 over here, like there's just so much fishing over here. Like fishing is still going to be really good. It's just you can't get the rift fish now, which is good and bad depending on how you look at it. All right, so I'm saving what I think personally is the best for last. So the last low-key spot, and I drop here for duos, is Orchard. So basically at Orchard you have 5 nom crates, which like I said before, you can get peppers and you can get other shield from here, and then you got the chest, decent amount of chests, and then you get the tomato NPC. He doesn't always spawn there, but honestly most of the time I drop there, he's there. So that he's an upgrade and he gives a bounty and stuff. But then after you loot this, there's most likely not going to be a duo that loots this. So you can just rotate on over, loot this, loot here, and even get up here and maybe sit up here. If you're like in a surge stack lobby or something like that. Or you can even push up to Coliseum if you really want to and fight the kids there, because they're most likely, like there's no way they're going to finish looting before you can. So that's honestly why I go here. So I land here. There might be a team. Very rarely is going to be a team. So yeah, after you either kill them or you just loot everything, you can push Coliseum, kill the kids there, because they probably won't really be expecting it too much. The only problem with Coliseum is that it's just really weird to fight in. Or you can even go to risky, like there's just a lot of places you can go to, and the only other place you would really get third party from would be Steamy or over here, or maybe even Craggy. But these spots, they always tend to go a little bit later because of fighting and fishing and stuff. I will say as well, though, Sweaty is actually a really good key spot as well, or just like heavy contested spot. Obviously you got a lot of chests, you got the fishing. It's just, again, if like Dirty or Misty, if you're a good fighting team, I would recommend going there. And then for the last medium, I guess contested spot would be Holly, in my opinion. There's not going to be too many teams there. There's also going to be a few teams going there. And yeah, so you get a lot of nom crates, as you can see, and you get a decent amount of chests. So I would personally recommend, if you can, if there's like 2 teams, so say there's 3 teams dropping in this general area, I would recommend trying to drop at Viking and then let these 2 teams hash it out. So they're going to be lower on shields, lower on ammo and everything, while you guys can loot up here, push up, and then get a sneak attack. Like you can either go around the bushes and shoot at them from here. The only problem is that there's not an upgrade NPC, but also if you guys are unconned or something, you guys can loot down here as well. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. If you guys did find this helpful, please do leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below what your guys' duo drop spots are, or if you just found this helpful in any way. And yeah, remember to use code JAYS_ACE in the item shop. And I'm out. Peace.